Welcome back, hippie friends. Chrissy here, bringing you the vibe. Also, hey man, welcome in, new subscribers. Every single time I'm on YouTube, I swear the subscriber count goes up. So that is cool. That's cool. That is super cool. I love it. I love that we're vibing together. We're having a good time. Let's keep having a good time. We got some cards down. As you know, I haven't seen them. We're going to see them together, and then we're going to put it all together. Here we go. All right, your top pyramid card here, throat chakra. This already feels like strong, bold, like you're doing it, like you have, oh, I almost see peeling the tape off your mouth. Like you are just in it, connected to your third chakra, speaking up, speaking out, speaking freely. And I love this vibe already. So that's the first card. We're going to dive in, but here we go. We got this one. Ooh, parents. Let's pull a couple more. Parents. We got singing and dancing right side up, ear chakra in reverse. I'm going to show you all of them. Emotional sensitivity, mediumship in reverse, and ascended masters in reverse. Oh my God. Okay. This is not the message I want to give. All right, it's fine. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you. I'm telling you what's coming up. All right, so the throat chakra with the ear in reverse. So this feels very much like you're doing it, you're speaking up, you're speaking out, you're being brave, you're being bold, you pulled the tape off your mouth, right? Like go you, good for you, that's what's up. Make sure we're still being coachable. You're still listening. You're still tuning in. You're still slowing down. You're still leaning in to really hear that other side, that other person, that perspective, that nod from spirit, right? Make sure that you're still doing it. You're talking, you're speaking your truth, you're spitting it. But make sure you're not getting too ahead of yourself, right? Like you don't want to start stepping into that energy of like know it all, you know best, talking over people, interrupting people, right? Like that's not, you've learned a lot, you've grown, and now you're talking, you're being in your truth, you're being aligned in your most authentic self, and you're speaking, you're preaching it. Awesome. Don't get too cocky. Don't get ahead of the game. Don't get ahead of yourself. Make sure you're still listening and you're tuning in. This singing and dancing card with it, it feels like, again, stay light, stay breezy, stay open, stay playful, stay moldable, stay flexible, stay open. Don't get all resistant and like, you know what? I've done healing and I am spiritual now and I'm going to tell you a thing or two about yourself. Like, ew, gross, yuck. You don't want to accidentally fall in that trap. That is a very common trap. We've all been there. Anybody that's practiced their spirituality in the open has been there. You get this really cool divine impulse, this inspiration, this something that's come into your life and that's helped you heal something in a layer, helped you better connect to yourself, help you just feel better. And now you want to go around, you want to tell everybody about it. And that's cool. But not everybody's down to clown. Not everybody's where you are. Not everybody's interested in being in that place, right? So keep it light and breezy. Speak your truth when it calls to you, but don't steamroll others. Make sure your ears are open. You're listening. You're keeping it light and breezy. The mediumship card and the ascended masters at the bottom, both reverse, again, feels like similar, but with spirit, right? You're intuitive. We're all intuitive in our own right, and we're all here to share those messages with each other and help each other, and that is gnarly. We love it. We love what we all do. You're sharing what you know, and you're leaning into others for things that might be more helpful. Anyways, this feels like, again, slowing down, leaning into spirit, really taking your time. Taking your time to listen to your ascended masters, your mediumship skills, leaning into spirit, talking with spirit, angels, ancestors, your guides. They're both in reverse because it just feels like there needs to be a slowdown. Make sure you're tuning into them. I wanted to say appropriately, but that doesn't feel, feels like a harsh, that feels like a hard word. It's, spirit is going to be connecting with you always. And sometimes we're picking up on those messages and sometimes we're not. And sometimes we're interpreting the messages maybe not the best, right? Like I know for myself, I am certainly not I'm not a perfect intuitive. I'm very imperfect. I'm an imperfect person. I'm an imperfect human. So sometimes when we interpret messages, they're not always perfect, and that's totally okay. Everything's open to interpretation. But these in reverse together, it definitely feels like an invitation for you to slow down and listen to your angels, your guides, your ancestors. Listen to your messages, your gut, your intuition, your instinct. You know, just kind of slow down and listen to it as best as you can, right? The card upside down. We might be getting too, what's that? Too big for the britches? Like, is that right? That's a saying. Might be getting too know-it-all, too cocky, too, like we're losing our ability to be coachable, to slow down and really listen and learn something new. We might be interpreting things like in haste. And I don't really use the word haste. So, and then again, the emotional sensitivity card in the center. This is your center card because you are intuitive, you are sensitive, you are open to those messages, open to hearing your guides and your ancestors, open to hearing messages, but sometimes we don't always hear it, right? Or we hear it through our own personal filtration system. I get it, man. I've been there too. Like, it's all good. The Parents card. This actually, it feels like an authority card. It feels like you have been healing your relationship with authority, and you've been doing it in layers. Yeah. I'm like, is there more? But wait, there's more. But wait, there isn't. No, it feels like you've been healing your relationship with authority. Something, things with your parents. Listen, no parent is perfect. Everybody's screwing up their kids at one point or another, and it's all part of the tradition of being alive. It's okay, but there's healing that happens there, right? Forgiving things that your parents did, forgiving things that they didn't do, forgiving stuff within your own, figuring out your own groove with being your own parent, being in charge, leading things, leading your household. Maybe you don't have kids, but you're the leader of your household. Being in touch with that part of you. There's going to be some healing there, and that's cool. Same. But yeah, there's something here about shifting how you lead, shifting how you're a person of authority, how you're a person in power, how you're carrying the responsibility of others leaning on you for something. I think I think this feels invitational for you just to kind of slow down. You don't have to know it all, be it all, do it all. Slow down and really start to listen, stay open, stay coachable, stay light and breezy, right? Let spirit help you with that shift, with you becoming a leader, taking your place, taking your throne, taking your place in authority, carrying that responsibility. You don't have to do more talking than listening. You can be in a leadership position and people can lean on you and you can guide and be a mentor, a parent, right? Something of guiding. My door just slammed shut. You can be in that position without having to be a know-it-all and to be constantly, I have all the answers. You don't have all the answers. You're leaning into spirit and hoping that you can decipher them appropriately. You're keeping it as light and breezy as you possibly can. and you're trying to listen more. Leaders listen. Leaders listen. All right, we're wrapping this up with our featured deck here. Ooh, I wanted to pull Mermaid Mayhem, but we did do that yesterday. That's my ego. I'm going to listen to my gut. My gut pulled this deck. We're going to listen to that. Me saying, but we did it yesterday. That's ego. So what? We did it yesterday. So what? We're doing it again today. Right? Right. It's, what's that phrase? With great power comes great responsibility. All right. Yeah, sure. But like, don't lose your mind over this. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have it mastered, figured out. You don't have to be a know-it-all. You know? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Wow. This like came in and like just solidified this message so perfectly. Sometimes you have to like really kind of listen, feel it out, you know, tune in, kind of decipher. Not right now. Not right now. It's not one of those moments. The detour card and the tarot card. So the tarot card represents like spirit, your relationship with spirit, deciphering messages from spirit, from your angels, from your guides, right? And the detour, going a different way, doing something different. What the hell have we been talking about here? There's a different way that you're going to listen to your guides. It's going to be a different way. It's a different way that you're going to decipher the messages. I think you're just going to start listening more. You're going to start maybe being quieter more. Maybe you're used to being the loudest voice in the room. Maybe you're the chatty Cathy of the group, but you're going to start to ground that down. I think you're going to be listening more, leaning in more, not, you know, taking the pressure off yourself that with great power comes great responsibility. Take the pressure off yourself, man. You're still a human. You're doing the best you can every day. Every day. So you're going to be making some changes on how you lead, how you guide. Maybe you're the leader of your house. Maybe you're a matriarch energy, patriarch energy, whatever. But there's less talking, more listening. You're going to be doing things differently with your relationship with spirit and your relationship with being an authority figure. I feel like this message is for someone that puts pressure on themselves to be a know-it-all and to have all the answers. You don't have to have all the answers. You can be in a leadership position, a guide, a mentor, a parent, an authority figure, and still listen more than you talk. Just keep it light and breezy. Trust yourself. I know that's easy. It's so easy to say. It's so easy to hit record and be like, trust yourself. It's a practice. It's a practice. But yeah, it's okay to start doing things differently. You're not gonna lose your place in the sun. You're not gonna be kicked off the throne. Do things a little differently. Let your emotional sensitivity be the guide. Sensitivity is a great compass. I know it's an annoying compass, but it's a great compass. All right, let's get this up. Thank you for choosing to vibe here and be part of the Hippie Vibe Tribe today. And if you need me, the links are in the bio. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next message.